Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Karen, and in this video I'm going to be talking about my 5-star prediction. So this video was originally made by Mercedes from Mercy's Bookish Musings. She not only did a video talking about her 5-star predictions, but she also did a follow-up video, and I will be linking those at the bottom in the description box so that you can see them if you have not yet watched them. I thought that this was a great idea, and it's really becoming quite popular on BookTube right now, and I have a couple books that I do have a feeling are going to be a 5 stars, so I wanted to make a video myself talking about them. So the first book that I feel quite confident is going to be a 5 stars for me is The Children of Henry VIII by Alison Weir. Now, about 2 years ago, I read The 6 Wives of Henry VIII by Alison Weir and absolutely loved it. I thought it was fantastic. It had so many facts, and Alison Weir did a really great job at bringing to life history. I love that she also was really unbiased. She didn't really put her opinion in the book, which I really appreciated. Sometimes when you're reading history books that are non-fiction, the author really puts their opinions in, and she didn't do that. So I ended up giving that book 5 stars. And this book is pretty much a continuation of that, so I don't see why this wouldn't be a 5-star book. I haven't read it yet because I haven't really been in the mood for Henry VIII for a while, but I do feel that I am kind of back in the Henry VIII Tudor era space of mind, so I definitely think that I will be picking this one up before the end of the year. I'm really excited about it because, to be honest, I don't know much about Henry VIII's children. I pretty much only know about Elizabeth and a little bit about Mary, so I'm not very familiar. I'm a lot more familiar with his wives. My next 2 5-star prediction books are from the same author, and that is Leo Tolstoy. So the 2 books are Anna Karenina and War and Peace. So Anna Karenina follows the main character, Anna Karenina. She lives in Imperial Russia, and she has an affair with a man. Obviously, this is a time where that is not allowed, and a woman can really lose everything by following her heart and by committing adultery. Anna Karenina is such a famous story. I have seen so many adaptations of it, and the film with Keira Knightley is one of my absolute favorite films of all time. About 3 years ago, I read the first half of Anna Karenina and absolutely adored it. I really got on with Leo Tolstoy's writing. I loved the way he wrote. I loved the characters. An incredible writer that really developed this story and created such a beautiful piece of art. But I didn't finish it. Ever since then, have really wanted to go back and finish it, and obviously start reading it from the beginning, because that was 3 years ago. I think that I can very confidently say that it will be a 5-star book. Now, War and Peace is a little bit of a different story. This is quite a beast, and for some people it is a masterpiece, and for other people it is a goddamn nightmare. I read the first chapter of War and Peace when I first got this in the mail, and it took me such a long time because every 2 paragraphs I had to go back to the end of the book to look at the notes because I didn't know what the characters were talking about. So while I do feel that perhaps War and Peace is going to be a 5-star for me just because I have that experience with Leo Tolstoy already from reading half of Anna Karenina, I do know that this is a much more evolved story. There are a lot more characters. It is a lot more about what was historically happening. I know that it's going to be quite a commitment to read this book. And I think that Leo Tolstoy, he was definitely one of those writers that didn't believe their readers were dumb. The first chapter, he really throws you into the deep end. I haven't read anything more than that, but in the first chapter I was oh, I was so scared because I didn't know anything that was going on. I couldn't understand. I had to go read the notes, and then I had to go read the French translations, and it was just so much work. I have the feeling that this book is going to be really good, and that because of its length and because it's Leo Tolstoy, I'm going to be so immersed in it. And I really do hope that it's a 5-star book because it's huge. And if it's a 3-star book, then I'm going to want to kill myself because I have read so much and then it ends up being a 3-star book. And finally, my last 5-star reads prediction is The Power by Naomi Alderman. This won the Bailey's Women's Prize for Fiction this year, so it's been all over BookTube, all over everywhere really. And to be honest, the reason why I am including it in this video is not because it won the Bailey's Prize. I look at prizes, I look at Bailey's, I look at the Man Booker, I love long lists and short lists, and I think that they're great. But I am very aware that book prizes are just that, you know, they're book prizes, and they're given by a group of people that may not have the exact same taste as me, that may have completely opposite taste. And just because a group of people say, well, this is the best book written by a female in the past year, doesn't necessarily mean that it is. So I'm very thankful for the Bailey's Prize for introducing me to this book, but I am not including it in this video because it won a prestigious award. So The Power follows this group of women who have discovered that they have a new power, which is that they have electricity within their bodies. This obviously changes the dynamics of the world. The structure really changes because now women are more powerful than men, and it just sounds like such a great feminist plot, and I'm really interested in it and really excited, and I hope that Naomi Alderman really pushes this and takes it really far, and I have really high hopes for this. I hope that it's well written. I know that it follows mostly teenagers, which in a way kind of scares me because I would have liked to have a more diverse set of women in this book. I think that just following teenagers may be a problem, but I have heard great things about it, and obviously it won the Bailey's Prize, so a lot of people think it's really great. So those are my 5-star predictions. I will probably upload a follow-up to this video as well. That will probably come later, maybe in January of 2018. I just don't feel like I'm at the right place to read War and Peace or pick up Anna Karenina again. So that's gonna take me a while. But yeah, those are my 5-star predictions. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have a wonderful day, and bye.